YouTube, what's up? This is Shade TV, or as my stage name goes, shadeb.crazy. I prefer you to just call me Shade, whatever, keep it like that. Anyways, the Gold Print EP is out, man. I'm so fucking excited. This album was awesome to make. I produced the whole thing, mixed it, everything. Yeah, pretty much it was a prequel to this other album I was actually working on. It's called Build Your Own Pyramids. That I just felt like it just wasn't up to par, or just that I don't think people would appreciate it the way that I wanted them to. So what I decided to do was just take some time off of that and work on this new album, the Gold Print. Now the Gold Print EP is a 5-track EP, pretty much compiled of all like what I feel like is the hits off of the actual LP, which is gonna be an extended version that comes out later on, probably next year, probably come out early next year. Yeah, I just needed to find a way to like bridge the gap between my message of what I really wanted to say to people and just like quality music, just shit that you can jam out to, shit that you can feel like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to cross that bridge between that. Yep, anyway, so yeah, so that's the plan for, you know, the whole Gold Print into the Build Your Own Pyramids. It's actually going to be a trilogy. It's called the Soul Gold Trilogy. There's going to be a third album. Hopefully that'll be like way down the line when I have like everything set up. Right now, like I pretty much did most of it by myself. Aside from the people that like came in and like laid down their features and shit, you know, I had them come through, I mixed their shit for them, and then I sent it out to get mastered. Shout out to Achilles, shout out to Ciara, Shadeb, as people like to call her. Yeah, they're doing their things too, though. I gotta check them out. But this video is about me, and you're gonna learn about me, who I am. So, my real name is Angel. I go by Shade, as you know. That wasn't always the case. I started out as Shadow. I started rapping at 8, by the way. This was around that time. The reason why I started calling myself Shadow was because there was a game, Sonic the Hedgehog, Adventure 2. If you remember that shit, that was the shit right there, right? Like, anyways, that character, Shadow the Hedgehog, I just related to so much because he was like the anti-villain. Like, people thought he was just like evil and whatever. They were mistaking him for Sonic, whatever. But it turns out at the end of the game, he winds up saving the world. Just out of like pure love, you know what I'm saying? He saved the world. So it's like I connected to that shit so much, and I felt like the biggest outcast in my family. Like, you know, I got made fun of sometimes. I got just excluded from shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hair was nappy. Everyone's hair was like nice and shit like that. Mind you, I'm Puerto Rican. I come from Lower East Side Manhattan. You know, yeah, pretty much. I just like ran with that. And then, you know, as I started getting older, I just realized I wanted something to like, I want something to display who I really am, other than just my dark side, because I feel like Shadow is my dark side. So I needed something to explain like, alright, this is who he is. So I've been drawing since I was like very young. So the name Shade just fits so perfect. It derived from Shadow. It means like, to me, it just means the balance of light and dark, which I felt like I was becoming. And it's also an ode to my favorite rapper ever, who inspired me to rap and who inspired me to be the nicest motherfucker out there, Slim Shady, Eminem. And yeah, I made it Shade after a while. I didn't want it to sound like an anime or anything like that. Now I go by shadeb.crazy. B Crazy comes from B is my middle name, Brendan. That's actually what my family calls me. And yeah, I get crazy sometimes. Like, I think I'm insane sometimes. The shit that I think of, like, the way my mind works, it's definitely crazy. It's also an ode to Lil Wayne, actually. I don't know if you remember it. He used to call himself Weezy F Baby. Back in like 2008, man, I was jamming to that shit. I was like, yeah. Anyways, I had to put my name to fit his rhymes when he would be like, Weezy F Baby, something. I'd be like, shadeb.crazy. Anyways, yeah, I just ran with that shit. Started making beats, started engineering at like 16, 18. After that, it took a while for me to get my studio. Like, I would say like, I was almost 20 already by the time I got my studio, like set up and everything like that, which that's what's behind the camera right now. Yeah, once I got my studio, I started working on Build Your Own Pyramids. The message behind that, well, this is really gonna tie into the whole gold print and everything. It's gonna make you. It's gonna explain the album and everything. Basically, Build Your Own Pyramids was inspired off of Kendrick Lamar, where he said in High Power, "Build your own pyramids, write your own hieroglyphs." That made me think, like, I was having this conversation with my friend, which is me and my friend. We're partners for Norafe, No Room for Failure. That's what it's short for. We're building a clothing line and everything like that. It's gonna be a label. Anyways, we basically looked around the world and see how fucked up shit was for us. You know, we didn't go to the best schools. We got into college, but it was community college. You know, we just felt like shit wasn't really going that great. We were broke and everything like that. So we wanted to build an empire, pretty much. And like that just those two lines from High Power, build your own pyramids, write your own hieroglyphs, pretty much narrated what we were going through. So, you know, me having my own apartment, actually I'm like fighting for this apartment right now. Like, housing's a bitch. NYCHA housing's a bitch. They want to kick me out because my grandmother died or whatever like that. That's actually in the music too. It's gonna be displayed in the full length album. So you'll hear all about that and all about the oppression and all of that shit. You know, we come from oppressed backgrounds. So basically our view out is the Freedom Tower, and it's just all of downtown. I can show you right now, but like that's just for time's sake, I'll just leave that. Yeah, it's the Freedom Tower. So me and my friend used to look at that Freedom Tower and just like, that's what I want. As a matter of fact, that's what he was telling me. I want that. One day we're gonna be in those buildings. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I want to build that shit myself. I'm seeing it as a staple of like the wealthy success. You know what I'm saying? I need something to stable my success. I need my pyramid or whatever. So that's where I got the whole build your own pyramid thing. Then I have this theme called Soul Gold. So Soul Gold pretty much is like the perfection of one's soul. But when I say perfection, I don't mean like no flaws or anything like that. It's actually accepting the flaws, knowing who you are, and reaching your full potential. That's me being golden. That's what I see as being a golden soul, or as having soul gold. So yeah, that's the name of the whole trilogy. That's the driving force behind the whole Build Your Own Pyramids, the Gold Print EP, which is the blueprint. Mind you, the gold print is the blueprint for the actual pyramid that I'm gonna build and Build Your Own Pyramids. Yeah, so 2016 is gonna be crazy, man. There's gonna be some videos. I'm definitely gonna be performing around the neighborhood, Lower East Side, Manhattan, to be exact. Maybe in Brooklyn. I want to get out there though. I want to go all over the place. I want to go to Jersey. I want to go to Pennsylvania. I want to go wherever the fuck I gotta go. Not just the tri-state area. I know I just named the tri-state area, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. You just log into follow the Facebook, follow my SoundCloud, Instagram. Just stay in tune, man. All social media is literally just for music right now. You might see some personal stuff up there just because I want you to feel like, I want you to be close. I want you to know who I am. I never hide anything. So, you know, I put it through my music. I put it through whatever. Anyways, just to keep this video under 10 minutes, I really don't want you to sit here for 10 minutes listening to me ramble on, talk about myself, even though I am kind of narcissistic. But, yeah. Just, you know, subscribe, follow, like, share, man. Do it all. I make beats, so if you need a beat, you rap, you sing, whatever, hit that email. Is probably gonna be. Matter of fact, you know, I put it in the description. I put it all in the description. I put the Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So yeah, man, big shit's gonna happen, man. Thank you for like viewing this, man, and just subscribe, man. Feel it.